Hello, it's Yuni here and welcome back to another video on Blue Protocol Star Resonance. In today's video, I will be taking you guys through Towering Ruin in hard mode. This is actually the third time I'm doing it on release. The first time ever doing it as random grouping completely failed. That was terrible. But you know what? It is what it is. The second time was really good, but I forgot to record it. So now here we are. This is the third time. And just letting you know, these guys are all complete randoms. I am paid to win, but I'm more paid to fashion than paid to gear. My imagines and wills aren't like that amazing or anything. I'm only like 9.4k, and pretty much most of the stuff that I got, I say 99% of it is just through F2P like gameplay. So right off the bat, you pretty much just have your mobs. If your tank is strong, they can probably gather more. If your tank is not too tanky, then you know where you can just go by sections. Not too difficult about this. Avoid the red spots if you can. Red is bad unless you're a tank. And yeah, that's pretty much it really until the boss mechanism. So you guys feel free to skip through this video until the boss if you like. Or if you want to see the layout of the dungeon and so you guys don't get lost, well then please keep watching. Thank you. Now over on here you can actually jump up to grab the last 4 mobs at the top so you can kind of clear it all together. You don't have to, but it's a bit quicker if you do. So someone's already gone up, so I'm not going to go to it. And you'll be able to see when they drag the mobs down. See? Now with these little cross lines, obviously avoid the red so you don't want to like stack up to your teammates. They don't really do too much damage, but you know, just in case, always avoid the reds. Alright, so this is the steps. So instead of having to run, just double jump and then float. So now you can see I'm just literally floating all the way down. I was pretty much the last person to go up, so I'm not any quicker than my teammates. But if we all started at the same time, I actually end up being there a lot faster. Like, you know, because it is a lot quicker to float than it is to wait for your dashes and to try and run. That's just a little tip. And here we are, welcome to the boss fight. So really this boss, I feel it's a lot easier than Tina. The mechanism's not that difficult for this one. It is a bit of like a DPS check. As always, avoid the reds. Now, there will be a circle that is orange. If you see the orange circle, literally says to gather with your teammates. Don't do what that person did. You're supposed to run towards your teammates to share the damage. And as you can see, I tried to revive them, but I couldn't. I think you can now revive on Tina, but you still can't on this one here, which is a little bit annoying. So we were down 1 DPS, but that is okay. Now, when the boss goes into invisible mode, you want the tank to kind of run around and avoid the people so that the rest of us can actually take out those little mobs, those grouping of mobs. Once one's done, go to the next one. I was a little bit worried about this run because these are complete randoms and we didn't talk beforehand, so I didn't know if we could actually finish it, but we had enough DPS, so that was pretty okay. Now, when it says the rift is open, follow the ally to the true rift. One of these doors actually do work, so you want to follow the tank because I think the tank can see it, where you can interact and it'll give you a shield bubble so the boss doesn't like KO you in one sweep. I think after level 50 you don't actually die in one hit, but as you can see our healer actually did die, so maybe you still die, I'm not too sure. But just be careful, make sure. One of the runs we actually, like, our tank died, so we just kept running towards the doors to see which one would open. So just make sure you follow the tank if you can. And this is the next mechanism where you want to stay in the path of the laser. It does do damage to you. Avoid the ground as well if it's flashing. You don't want the laser to reach the boss, but also you don't want to die from the laser. So just be careful. As always with these hard dungeon runs, use your healing potions if you can, and also bring some revived jelly beans. Please do not just go in and expect other people to carry the weight for you. Unfortunately, as you can see, that person that, you know, died earlier, they haven't revived because they probably don't have any jelly beans, and when you're dead you can't buy them either, so buy them beforehand. It will be a lot more worthwhile. Now, as you can see, this is to share the damage, so because I ran towards my team I didn't actually get like one shot. But as you can also see, my HP went down really low, so I took some HP pots. Yes, you do have healers, but you know, just make it a little bit easier for everyone. Have your buffs ready, have your healing potions if you can, and get your revived candies. Some people would say, oh, but revive candies, they're expensive, they cost, you know, they cost like bound rose orbs. You much rather do a actual clear run than just dying and having to like rage quit, you know. So please don't do that. So you can see the tank is trying to help us as well, but because he's around us, the boss kind of hovers over us, and yeah. But that's okay. We were down 1 DPS anyways. And now you want to follow the tank to where the interactive doorway shield thing is. When you see the orange line at the ground, the tank might want to just switch to the other side to avoid the team. If not, you know, as a DPS, as the other characters, just avoid the orange lines too. The only ones you would gather is when it actually tells you to gather. And that's pretty much it. So this is my third run, my second successful run. As you can see, the first one I did was actually 6 minutes, but that is okay. So that is the Towering Ruin in hard mode. I hope that was helpful to you guys. For those that haven't actually done it, yes, I do like to like myself. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more. As we play through this game, I will be making more like beginner friendly content, especially playthroughs, so you guys can see how it looks like before you go in if you get worried like myself. I sometimes get worried if I don't know what to do. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye!